What's up, Homestead Homies? This is Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. Hope you guys like that intro. A big shout out and thank you to Kay for those beautiful handmade wooden plaques she sent to us. She also sent us another one about our Air Force son. So thank you, Kay. They're gorgeous. We love them, and thanks very, very much. And a little thank you to, and a big thank you actually, to our Homestead Homie friend, Janet. She made me these beautiful earrings, and she made me 2 other pair that are absolutely gorgeous. So thank you. I'll be wearing them on some other videos that we're doing and wear them in day-to-day life. So thanks again. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is asparagus. I'm going to ferment something in just a second. And asparagus is one of my favorite foods. I really love it because it just really has a unique taste, and it's filled with something called, it has sulfur compounds, similar to onions and garlic, and they're very healthy for us. And there's this age-old mystery that everyone wants to know, why when you eat asparagus does your pee smell like asparagus? There's a reason for this, and it is because of the sulfur compound, and when it goes through the digestive process, the byproduct of that gives your urine that smell. Now, some people may say, I smell it, and some people don't. And what the scientists think is that you just have, I guess, your receptors, your olfactory receptors, like in your nose. Some people are able to like discriminate it between it, and some may not. So it's kind of like in your genes. So I guess that's kind of the mystery. So some could smell it, some cannot, and it's just because maybe they can't smell it as good as others. So what I want to talk about is some of the health benefits while I'm fermenting these asparagus sprigs. And all I did was use 1 bunch of asparagus. Asparagus is in season now, you know, and if you don't grow it, you can get it at the grocery store. Right now it's pretty much on sale wherever you go, so maybe you go ahead and try this. And I like this because you can do it so many different ways. Today I'm going to ferment it with some dill and some mustard seed and some red pepper flakes. But the great thing about this is it's good just with the dill. And then I also put about, oop, and you got cuckooed. You cuckoo squad people got cuckooed. So I put about 4 cloves of garlic in there too. So garlic, mustard seed, and dill. And then I'm gonna put the red pepper flakes. You don't have to put the red pepper flakes if you don't want to. I've also done this with pickling spice, and it's really good with pickling spice too. And then the other thing I'll need is unrefined sea salt. I went ahead and cut them to fit. When I put my asparagus in, I laid it on the side and slid them in. So the top is facing up. That's the easiest way to get them in there. And what do you do at the ends, the little woody ends? Before when we had electricity, I used to put them in bags and freeze them, and then you can use them later for soups and things like that. But right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have stir fry and use them for stir fry tomorrow with Doug and I. So that's what I'm going to use them for. So don't get rid of these because they're good. You can use them for other things. All right, all I'm going to need, this is a quart. All I'm going to need is 4 teaspoons, or I'll do a whopping huge tablespoon of salt. Okay, either one. And then I'm going to put a little warm water to dissolve it first. And then, once that's dissolved, I'll put the remaining water in there. I'm going to put filtered water. Make sure you're not using chlorinated water or tap water because that could mess up your ferment. Okay, so this is nice and dissolved. And then I'm going to go ahead and fill it up with the rest of my water. So you got 4 cups to a quart, so you can just do it like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle some dill in there. And then I'll put a little mustard seed in there. And it gives it a really nice mustardy taste. So if you don't like mustard, don't put mustard in there. Mustard seeds in there. But I like mustard, so I'm going to put my mustard seeds in there. And then just to give it a little spice. If you don't like spice, don't put it in. Just a few of those. And then I'm going to pour the water over it. Just like that. till it comes up to, so it's covering it. And now I'm going to be using a MASONTOPS fermenting kit on this. And it comes with the pickle puck here. Make sure you put the rounded side of the puck on top. Just like so. I'm going to push it down, make sure it's covered. I'm going to dump this out just a little bit. Got a little too much. I think I made them a little too big. Push them down a little bit.
Speaking of asparagus, don't forget you could get the Ewell Gibbons book, Stalking the Wild Asparagus, that is all about foraging. And the link is down below in our Amazon store.
Yeah. And then you're going to put your pickle pipe, which is this, on the top. And this is kind of going to let the air out. If you don't have one of these MASONTOPS, we have a great deal. The links will be below. You guys can get one and get a discount. There's a coupon code underneath, so check that out. And if you aren't using this wonderful thing, you can just use a regular flat top, and you need to burp it every day though. This is the unique thing about this, is you don't have to burp it. So I'm going to go ahead and set this away somewhere, you know, in a cabinet, or if you have a pantry, somewhere in a dark area at room temperature, and I'm going to let it ferment for 4, 5, 6 days, 7 days, anywhere around there. And it depends on the temperature. If it's really humid in your area, you may want to go 4 or 5 days. And if it's a little cooler, you can go a little bit longer. But taste it after a few days. What's going to happen to this ferment, right now the liquid is going to be very clear. After 3 days or so, it's going to start to get cloudy, and then you know that it's starting to ferment. And then after that time, you know it's time. You can taste it and see if you like it. You want it to taste sour. And when it gets to your liking, then go ahead and take the pickle pipe off of it and put your flat in it and put it in the refrigerator, and then it'll be great to eat for, you know, a few months. All right, so just a little quick note about asparagus. Asparagus has something in it called glutathione, which is sort of like your master detoxifier, helping for like your top antioxidant, great for your immune system. It is just like the king. And asparagus has that in it, and it's so good just to help, like I said, with your immune system. It's great for your eyes. It helps with cataracts and just eye health. It helps with your heart. It's a natural diuretic. It's great for women with menopause symptoms, PMS. It deals with your blood pressure, helps to lower your blood pressure. Asparagus is great. It's even loaded with fiber. It's great for digestion, helping you to go to the bathroom, helping your stool and come out easier. It's just really a wonderful vegetable to add to your diet. But the one thing I want you guys to know, when you do eat asparagus, or eat anything, especially fermented food, you don't want to just eat it and eat it and eat it because you know it's good. Just remember, you know, you can have a tablespoon or two maybe as a snack, or have it with your meal, or you know, you don't have to sit down and eat the whole jar of these. You know, just have a few of them, and that's really all you need, because once it's made, like I said, it'll last in the refrigerator for a few months, and then that way you can kind of mix and match. So maybe if you make carrots, or you're going to try cabbage kimchi or something like that, one day you can have one day you can have another. So that way vary your diet. Don't eat the same thing all the time. All right? All right, so that was just a quick video. Try the asparagus. Let us know. Remember, this is called the MASONTOPS fermenting kit. The link is below, so if you want a discount, go ahead and check that out. And the water from our sink is rainwater, and we do have it filtered. So I wasn't using tap water when I was doing it. So just make sure you're using purified water when you are using your fermenting kit or you're fermenting your ferments. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're going to be at the Mother Earth News Fair in Vermont in June. I think it's June 10th and 11th. So if you're in the area, come check us out there. We would love to see you. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. As always, all the links for everything are below. Check out our Amazon links down there too. And you guys, this is Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, and I'm Stacy, and I will see you guys later. Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. You might want to check out these videos.
And if you want to become a Homestead Homie, click the picture of us below.
We will see you tomorrow.